Welcome to another tournament practice episode, guys. Today, we're taking on a lake I've never been on in the summertime. I fished it on the ice on the complete opposite end, but I've never actually been here with open water. So this is going to be an adventure to say the least, because not only am I practicing for a tournament, got to figure out where those bigger than average fish are, but I'm also here unknowing anything, zero information, no idea where fish set up, how they set up, what kind of structure they like, zero knowledge. So today is going to be a very long video, so buckle up. We've got a lot of information coming your way. All right, first impressions, guys. I kind of like this a lot. I'm sitting in about 4 feet of water. I'm not even 100 yards off the ramp. We've got submergent milfoil, thick, heavy milfoil, but there's a gap between the top and the milfoil. It hasn't topped out yet. I have a feeling in the summertime you probably can't even get through this area that I'm in. But what I'm seeing is very encouraging. Lots and lots of perch fry. I'm seeing little small size perch everywhere. They're just swimming everywhere, which is a good thing. That means that there's a good food source in here for those bass to eat. It also tells me that the profile of the current bite is going to be about that big. So a 3 to 4 inch Keitech is going to be a player. Another thing, water clarity is, to be honest, kind of what I like. There's visibility. I can see the bottom, but there is a little tint to it, a little bit of darkness to it. And we've got bluebird skies, no wind. So, that would be a situation where if there was any wind, I wouldn't be able to see anything at all. But I'll admit, I'm not a great clear water fishing person. I don't know if there's a term for that, but I'm not as good with ultra clear bodies of water. I'm better with a little bit of stain. It's just how I am. It's just some of the home lakes I fish, that's how they break down. So I do think that this area right here that I'm looking at could potentially hold some fish. So we're going to start things off with a Keitech, based on the fact that I've seen a lot of small fry, a lot of fish moving around. Now that being said, the only catch with there being so much fry is, why are they going to eat my bait versus the real natural stuff that's already swimming around? So you're going to have to make sure you play around with colors. Sometimes you got to be different than the hatch. The whole match the hatch philosophy doesn't work if there's an unlimited buffet of the hatch, you know what I mean? So, but we're gonna slow roll a Keitech through this shallow for a minute. There is a shoreline I'm looking at right here, dock after dock after dock, which makes me excited. Get the wacky rig out, work my way down through there, see if I can pick up some fish under docks, see if they're living under there. Maybe they're making beds along that shoreline. And that's kind of where we're starting. We're going to start right here by the ramp. I always try to start close to the ramp because a lot of guys omit that. And sometimes you can pick up some sneaky fish early in a tournament. No,
How's your morning been? Leave the fish alone and talk to your non-co-host co-host.
Hold on, let me catch him and then I'll talk.
Oh my god.
I've been battling this fish for like an hour.
He doesn't want you, dude.
He does want me. See? He just grabbed it again. He just grabbed it again.
He's mad.
He doesn't want me in his bed. He's like, I'm trying to sleep. It's been interesting so far. The fish is like literally right in front of your kayak.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's nothing.
What?
He's nothing.
He's little. That's how they are in here. They're all like that. There's not like, there's probably monsters in here, but I haven't seen any yet.
His mouth my jig.
Yeah, I think he's just picking shit up and getting off his bed. He's probably a fry guarder. But yeah, we're having fun. He actually pinned, he locked on my jerkbait. You know what I mean?
I wish I would have landed him, but...
It's fun. I just had one on earlier on a wacky rig and I got him all the way to the net and I lost him at the
How
net.
did I lose that? What's a beautiful... Oh, we bent my hook out a little. See, these Z-Man TRD jig heads.
I don't fuck with Z-Man. I don't believe in him.
That's fine. I just...
Reaction Tackle, use code BINYA.
Do they have this?
Yeah, they have fucking everything.
Then send it to me and then I'll buy it, but until I see it. I bent my hook out.
This right here.
That was the perfect hook set.
So
That's
they have like the
I'm
EWG Neds and everything.
making angry because he's been messing with that fish for so long. Mike, I need this pollen to go away because
just a baby.
Get him. Get him.
What the hell? Get my net.
I'm supporting. You did it.
Hey. Smallmouth.
You don't fit in this boat. It's too small.
There you go, guys.
I would take it for a ride.
Real quick, I'm gonna get him back on the bed. We're not gonna hold him out of the water too long. He's got a job to do. No. I got him back. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Got him back. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. That was freaking awesome. Yeah, that's a better one. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. No. Get in my net. Boy, you don't like nets, do you, homie? Okay. Yeah, wacky rig under a dock. That is the funnest way to catch a fish, especially when they jump like that. That is a quality smallmouth right there. Nice fish. Check that fish out, guys. That one is more like it. That beautiful smallmouth. Look at the colors on that thing. Nice looking fish. Yeah, she's not gonna help me in my tournament, but 16 and a quarter. So she's not gonna help me in my monthly, but beautiful fish. Let's get her back in, just in case she was on a bed. And that was wacky rigging under a dock. So we're gonna try that. I'm not necessarily gonna keep using that same color worm because I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of them with me. But we might try throwing a different color, a little black. See if that works for him. Another one. Another little older guy. Well, wacky rig works for sure. Come here, buddy. Oh, he just barely had that hook, too. Whew, he's getting me wet. All right, bud. He's probably a fry garter, so we're gonna get him back in as quickly as we can, guys. But here's another one. Another little guy. Got another one. Boy, oh, this is a freaking little baby bass. He's a little baby bass. Hey. Little spunky one. We shall call him Spunky. There you go, guys. Another one. They are loving the wacky rig, guys. That is awesome. I'm gonna try a different color. Mostly because Senkos are expensive. Let's see if they're interested in Junebug. See if I can interest them in a Yum Dinger platter. Alright, all I'm doing, guys, is kind of just blind casting, honestly. I'm not really fishing anything in particular, just kind of throwing it out there, letting it sink, and once it hits the bottom, I'm pumping it like one time, and those fish are just picking it up. They're definitely feeding as well as guarding beds, but I think what it is ultimately they see something moving, they feel the need to go kill it. So we're going to try a few different colors, more or less just to see what colors they will eat, what they designate as, you know, prey, and that way I'll be able to have plenty of those when I come back for the tournament in 2 weeks. But I also think, like I said, a lot of these might be fry garters that are just going to kill everything that comes near them, and they're not going to really care what color it is. But it's still good to know, good piece of information. If they completely run away from a color, then we know that you don't want to use that. Stop recording. I might have to get a jerkbait out though. I do feel like a jerkbait would be fun. Have you been catching them on a jerkbait? Or have you been catching?
I caught 4.
On the jerkbait already?
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go, 5.
All right, a little midday check-in, guys. We kind of hit what we're calling a stopping point. We're probably realistically halfway across the lake, and I think in order to fish the other side, I'm going to need more time. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cross to the opposite shoreline, work our way back towards the ramp. I do want to get home at some point as I have 2 more days of fishing. And honestly, if you guys can see my legs, I'm a little sunburned. So probably should get some aloe as well. But the plan is we're going to cut across the lake that way. We're going to hit the other shoreline, which looks like pretty much more of the same as what we've been fishing. I am going to change some things up though. I think I'm going to get some bigger size square bills, some bigger paddle tails, and see if I can upsize my bite a little bit. But overall, I know what I need to know about this shoreline in this area, and I really think that I'll be able to at least get a limit early, be able to get on a bunch of fish, and then try to figure out where the rest of the big ones are. But for now, we're going to cross the lake, we're going to see what's on the other side, and then hopefully we'll get on some big ones. What were you thinking, bro? What were you thinking, homie? Well, so that was a strategy move that has worked on another local body of water around here. So there's a shallow flat on a local place that I fish to this lake where you can roll a swim bait like this right here, small size swim bait. It's not a monster swim bait. You roll it over a grass flat or over just a shallow area. Because this thing does not sink, it's more of a slow sink or a floating, it will draw those fish. That fish just hit that right on the surface. Actually, he just tried to smash that thing. That was funny. Ultimately, what this does is it mimics a bluegill. You know, it's just something that those fish can jump up, hit, and it mimics a bait that I haven't seen a lot of on this body of water. And that's something that's kind of a key, is hitting something that's not what they can get normally will draw their attention, because I see 100 different perch, but if they only see a limited amount of bluegill, they're going to try something a little bit different. It's kind of like a human with a different menu item. So that's what I'm going to try, is work my way down the shoreline with this swim bait and see if I can draw in some bites with this instead of using the smaller stuff. 6-inch trace, and they hit it on the top, and the fish was only 8 inches long. Oh! No! Oh, fuck it, damn it! Don't you jump! Don't you jump! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Oh, I hooked you. Come here, come here, come here. No, 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 no. Yeah! I did it! Right there, guys. Smallmouth on a jerkbait. Finally joined Team Adventurer in the jerkbait world. This bait is effective, man. It is like, that is, I don't know, 4 or 5 in a row I've had fish hit it. I just wasn't getting good hook sets. Just dumb. My own stupidity. It was nothing to do with the bait. It was nothing to do with anything other than I was trying to sit down too fast instead of staying upright to keep that fish panned. But that right there was caught on an A-Bay Lure Lab paint job. Check out that bait. Doesn't it look good? Just a nice subtle color to it. And I think that made all the difference, because I was actually fishing a mega bass earlier and it wasn't working for me. It wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. But as soon as I switched up to this A-Bay, all of a sudden I started getting hit after hit after hit. And I am so excited, because this is the fun way to fish, to stand up, ride the wind, throw it out there, and pull them back in with the jerkbait. This is a great time and a great way to fish. It's also, I think, an effective way to get some fish in the tournament, because no matter what the conditions, you can pretty much throw a jerkbait out from now until June. been in a net before. Oh, I hooked him in the top of the head, that's why. All right, bud. Come here. Another little one on the jerkbait, guys. I don't know, it's just heavy. It's just a hard fighter. He's not that big.
This fish clobbered this. Like I thought it was.
Well, he's a little bigger.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess. Guess what I caught it on. Guess what I caught it on. Same Jake. That's a heavy one. I want it that way. Keep splashing me. Look at the smallmouth. Hey, look. Smallmouth. Smallmouth, big body. He's actually pretty long. You want to feed yours to mine? All right, guys. So the dual purpose collaboration / practice was a pretty good success. We figured out a bunch of different techniques, a bunch of different locations to get on fish. I don't really know exactly what to say other than it was a good day on the water. I think the wind and the weather definitely had the biggest factor more than bait selection, but I know of a few areas that I'm going to consider dead areas, a few areas that definitely hold groups of fish. And yeah, we're going to head back towards the ramp, which is going to also unfortunately end my collaboration efforts because Janelle is going to do the whole family thing for the remainder of the week, and I'm going back to fishing my regular lakes and then one more day of tournament fishing to close out the weekend. But I want to thank you guys for coming along with me. I know this was a little bit longer video. Really appreciate you taking time to watch it and get this far into it. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, let's get out there, catch more fish.